And welcome back, everybody. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon in Strange Horticulture. Like it's some sort of movie or something. What the hell? So, what the hell was this lady talking about? She came in right as the break started. Welcome back, everybody, and I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday evening. Normally, evenings aren't really my stream of tea, but this evening I'm just kind of making up not streaming earlier today, since I wasn't feeling good earlier in the day, but as the day started marching on and I took a decent nap, I felt okay enough to at least make up the stream. Of course, I'm not playing the game that I intended to play earlier today. I'm going to save that for my normal stream time, so just in case you do want to catch it, then I will be keeping up with that next Thursday. Also, next Wednesday, we'll be playing the next game in the Tecmo Deception series, which is called Kagero Deception. I'll be playing that. For some reason, I updated my schedule and put Tecmo's Deception, and I should have just put the Deception series, because I'll be playing, every Wednesday, I'll be playing the beginning of each one. There's 5, I have 5 of them, I believe. 4 or 5 of them? I think 5 of them. I gotta check again. But there are 5 Wednesdays in this month, so I'll be playing those. Anyway, long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. I can assure you he deserved to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you got any Shimmerlung? I went ahead and I played the first one yesterday, Nullwinter, and it was fun. Though it kind of pissed me off after a while. So at first I couldn't really figure out what I was doing, and then eventually I got to the point to where I was getting pretty good at doing what I needed to do. But as I got further in the different missions, the guys started getting like they started pairing certain ones together, and they were tough to actually get to. You know, they dodge the traps constantly. Like, I'd spend the entire session tripping traps and just having them go, oh, screw you, I'm not going to get caught by that copper cage, or screw you, your spike traps are going to miss me. And it just got kind of annoying. So if it wasn't for the fact that it got annoying that quick, I'd probably just continue with the first one for the rest of the month. But no, I'm going to showcase as many Halloween games as I can this month. So anytime I miss a game, I'm going to be playing a Halloween game in its stead. And on Wednesday specifically, yesterday I played Tecmo Deception. Next week will be Kagero's Deception, and then the next week will be the third one, which is, give me a second, I got them all listed here. The third one, which will be Deception 3 Dark Delusion, and I have 4 of them that I can play, so the 4th one will be Trapped, which leaves me as something blank for that 5th day. Summons were, summoning the creature summon things? Yeah, I was just getting to those, too. I do kind of miss the fact that I'm not going to be able to see that specific mechanic. Which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I want to kind of explore what I can explore while I can explore it, so... This one? The dried stem of the Shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near-blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large, rigid leaves. Digging the evening streams. You know, I would stream in the evening more often. So the reason why I stream when I do is because it just seemed like the easiest to be able to deal with my family life and everything. On most days from noon to 4 o'clock, there's like nobody in the house. So that's why I stream on the days. You know, I could also stream late at night if I really wanted to, but I don't want to risk waking up people in the house, you know, because my nephew's room is right next to mine, so I don't want to be too loud. And my sister's room is on the other side of me, so again, just don't want to be too loud in the evening. The only reason why I don't consistently stream this time of day is because, of course, my nephew gets home from school, between 3 and 4 o'clock, and my sister gets home from work at about 8. So, my nephew's already out there kind of barreling around, which is no big deal. But once everybody gets home, it gets a little possibility of interruption. So, I prefer streaming at night myself. I kind of feel more at home in the nighttime than I do in the daytime, which is probably one of the reasons why, I would bet it's almost certainly one of the reasons why I sometimes miss streams, is because I will wake up and I will just not feel good in the earlier mornings, and then come evening, like today, I'll feel okay, So, can I change that if I need to? I guess I'd use that again anyway. So I think that's the one she wants, right? I mean, that kind of looks like it, and it's the only one that I have that looks remotely like that. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with those. What is that, Shimmerlung? It's a weird name for a flower. A little bit of Shimmerlung in my life. Nice. And then now we can identify a candlewood, a Lucernum caledonia. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. So here you go, Nullwinter. So you need this flower in order to deal with all the other flowers. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Well, la-di-da. Next, Ruth Douglas. Hey, Ruth. There's a beautiful plant that I've been looking for all day, but nobody seems to have any. Well, spit it out, lady. Something. Monk beer brew. I'm not sure. I do know that you shouldn't touch the leaves, though. Okay. Monk brew. What the fuck are you talking about, lady? Brimlock, Butterdale. She is a tiny lady. Maybe. Monk dew? Meek dew? Is that what she wants? Some meek dew? Not monk brew, right? I think that's the case. So, yeah, okay, that's what we're gonna give her. She's a tiny lady. Yeah, too bad for her, huh? So here's some meek dew. It sounds like your monk dew. Like monkin' dew. That was a horrible joke, dude. Okay, so done and done and done, and let's go to the next day. Day 4. Boop. Next card. Oh, it's broken. Time passed. A year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Monday, a day like any other day. Come here, Mr. Map. Mr. Mappe. So, something like this. It's like a coastline kind of thing, I think. Let's, move that over here. So... that look right? Yeah, that looks horrible, actually. Oh. Oh, that looks perfect, huh? There you go. So that is in 6. In 6. That looks right. Yeah, let's do that. The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset. Nice. New plants acquired. Okay. A little travel for the day. Let's see what we got here. Obviously out of order. We got these guys, which should go more over here. And then a light blue, so right about here. Maybe light blue should be on the other side. There we go. Maybe here, 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 there, and then we're into the reds. Okay. Next. Reuben Ward, some more Constantine. The Vox button was no help, I'm afraid. The Sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. That's too bad, man. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down? Sure. That's an easy one. Bennett. Oh yeah, that's right. We just got the definition of this one in. It has long, soft leaves, but doesn't give me any other hints about it. So this one, that's a possibility. Let's put Butterdale over here. Long, soft leaves. That's not it. That's not it. That one? No, no, no. This one? No. That? No. This one, maybe. Didn't we just get that one? No. That one doesn't have, that one has little things that curl up, so probably not. So this seems to be... No. Maybe? It's really hard to fucking tell. I guess that's the only one we have that's anything like what he's looking for, so let's label it. P-H-E-N-N-E-T, Bennett. And that's all yours, Bubba. Keep your lunch down. Witch Frig. That's the last thing we need, is something called Witch Frig. A plant that's said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by flutterbys. My kitty cat'll like that. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which it's often confused with. Next. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed to be in a good mood. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Russlin. It was like nothing I'd ever seen. I would have brought it back with me if the Sisterhood hadn't given me a moment alone. They seem overly protective lately. So, northeast of Russlin and Grizzledale. So, there's Grizzledale Forest, Russlin northeast. So here, well, let's do that. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short, elm boughs. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, and then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow Glow. Isn't that a Beck album? Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The Mellow Glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators, so that's pretty telltale there, huh? I think I only have 2 flowers that have thorns. So the thorns that are depicted in that picture are facing downward like these. So I'm guessing that it's that. Let's label it. Mellow Glow. Plant identified. Caballia entry, a rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Caballia flower almost always contains 6 petals. Finding a 7th petal flower is considered to bring good fortune. Well, that's good. So what did we get? With the help of the Mellow Gold, I walked right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collected the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Ew, little red fruits. Which means you go over here. Okay. Bing bong. Face Swift. I'm afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. So she needs 2 of them. Let's put this one back. Shit, everything's drifting over to this side. It's kind of weird. It's weird that they all always drift to the right for some reason. Okay, so Aguirrea. When burned, incense made from the woody stems can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool characterize this. So that one there, obviously. What else? What else? What else? Dude, everything's just kind of drifting. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. And then the other one was Candlewood. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manners of afflictions of the mind. So it's going to be that one. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Almost certainly that one. So let's label them both. The ones that we don't use, always label the other color. So, Candlewood. Let's let her indulge her visions, right? And then Agoria. Worryless. Worry less. I need that. Worry less is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flower is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Oh, holy shit, do I absolutely need that. It works almost as well as my kitty cat purr. Next! Margaret Elsbeth. Oh my god. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good. And besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out onto the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Iceberd. Iceberd? We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. Nice. Lord and lady? Let's take a look and see where... Oh my god. I didn't want to do that, actually. Map? Yeah, just the map. Just, ma'am, just the map. Oh, there it is, right there. That's easy. Let's go to Iceberd Castle. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself, even though she was just here in my shop and wanted to go out on the river. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize, but before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough of a study as I'd like. Nevertheless, I'm able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cries, as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands. I thank her warmly. Fever Kiss. Red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. I have that one already. At least I know which one that is. Fever... It's this one, right? Since I already know that, let me just label it here real quick. Let's see. Fever Kiss. Put that over in the unused ones. Put over the Christina Aguilera one over there. Shells are getting kind of full. Oh shit, dude. You can fit a fuckload of them on here. Look at this. Oh my god. How many? How low can you go? You can fit a ton of them on these shelves. Well, shitski. That's kind of neat, actually. It's, let's move these guys back over here. And then we'll use the one next to it as my prep shelf. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's get on with it. Next. Francis Aberton. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. What? Yellow flowers and coarse leaves, like Fennit? It's gonna be either Fennit or Gandy root, right? Oh yeah, that's what he wants. All yours, Bubba. No? Oh, that's not good. Shit, I gave him the wrong one. was the Gandhi root, wasn't it? Sure enough. God damn it. Okay. There you go, Bubba. I've already identified it. What are you talking about? That'll suck. I wonder how... if that goes away. Next. They're saying Black Home is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all. But then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I've come for some stinking mountain cap. Everybody wants them some stinking mountain cap. It? Oh, wait a second. That was another one of them that was like an alternate name for it. So, let's look at the mushrooms. Gills on the underside. Treatment of stomach pains. No. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. That's not it. I remember it being in the description of it. Stinky mountain cap. Sunset mountain cap. Wait a second. What am I, just stupid? There it is. Sunset mountain trap. The sunset mountain cap. Mount cap. What the hell is wrong with me, dude? The sunset mountain cap is a type of fungus, with dome caps, sometimes called stinking mountain cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. It's mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. So... we have... let's see, dome-shaped mushrooms are there, right? Sunset mountain cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mountain cap. How the hell do you tell? Oh, so like it can't be this one because this one has something weird at the bottom of it, so not that. So either this one, which I'm thinking it's this one, because this one kind of has curved in what's-its. Well, this one looks more like a weeping willow. I'm thinking anyway. No. So... it's looking like this one. Oh, that's weird, dude. How the hell would you know that? Stinking mountain cap is... oh, maybe the black things floating around it are indicative of stinkiness. So, sunset mount cap, right? All yours, lady. Take your stinky mushroom. And we get a hinchuck. The fruit of the hinchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it is known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layers harden, it turns blue-green, and it's ready to harvest. So we got another mushroom here. Let's put it over here with the other mushrooms. And it looks like that's the end of our...